If watching my videos has proved anything to you guys, it's that I have a habit of overthinking things. Now, normally if I have a weird thought about anime, I just let it simmer at the back of my head for a while, but I thought I'd make a video on some of these weird thoughts so I don't forget them and they become irrelevant. On the subject of things you've forgotten about and are now irrelevant, remember that screaming cowboy meme from October of last year? It was a decent meme while it ran, and it was based off a music video for a song called Big Enough by some artists whose names I can't remember. Now, when I was showing this meme to a friend, we decided to watch the entire music video, it's pretty tame considering the song has lyrics such as
Christianity, Islam, Judaism.
The story of the music video is that there are two people who live in separate locations but somehow know each other and accept that there is no meaning to life without each other, and they see a large majestic thing in the sky and wait. That's the plot of Your Name. Seriously, just make the setting more Japanese, make one of them a girl, and then boom, you got a Makoto Shinkai movie on your hands. Although that leads me on to another point about Your Name. What is the nature of the body swapping? Now, I get that one of the reasons Your Name is praised is because it doesn't need to explain how its fantastical elements work, because we're already drawn in by Taki and Mitsuha's relationship, but I want answers. In order to explain why I want these answers so badly, it's time for your favourite, totally something that happens on a regular basis and isn't just made up for the sake of this video, part of the show. Extremely hypothetical situation time. Just to keep things spicy, we're going to introduce a neurological disorder to this situation. For those unaware, a neurological disorder means that the brain has a physically different structure to someone with a neurotypical mind. So let's say in this situation that Taki happens to have Asperger's syndrome. Would that mean that when he body swapped, either the him in Mitsuha's body would have Asperger's syndrome, or the Mitsuha in his body would have Asperger's syndrome? Or both? Or neither, and I don't think I'm well equipped to talk about this. I mean, the only reason I'm making this video is so I can have a false anticlimactic cliffhanger at the end. Wait, I wasn't meant to mention that one. Your Lie in April! Let's talk about Your Lie in April, and not the fact that I only made this video because the Crunchyroll Anime Awards were a few days later than I thought it was going to be. Throughout the series, I had one question in my mind, and that was, Ari Makose, where are your parents? Well, the living one, at least. Kosei tells us that his dad is away on business for a whole year while this show takes place, not to mention when his wife was dying. Also, it never occurred to the guy to, book therapy for Kosei after he gets Vietnam veteran levels of PTSD at the age of 9. Also, consider at the time that his mother died, Kosei was considered a musical prodigy, so surely there must have been some conversation that went like this.
Hey, you know how your son's a musical prodigy?
Why, yes I do. What about him?
You see, he's currently got PTSD that prevents him from playing the piano, and we kind of want him to continue playing the piano. You wouldn't mind, giving him some therapy so he plays the piano again.
But wouldn't that mean that Carrie would die alone in the knowledge that the person she loved never truly noticed her?
Who the hell is that dedicated to someone you met when you were 5?
Maybe what Carrie loved about Kosei was not Kosei himself, but the fact he represented the joy that music brings.
Hey, that could make a pretty good 5-minute video.
What? I gotta get another video to 1K views, and it sure as hell isn't gonna be this one. On the subject of anime about people who found their will to live again at the end of April, let's talk about A Silent Voice. One thing that has me concerned in A Silent Voice is when Ishida's mother says this.
But tell me, Shoya, why would you want to kill yourself?
Now, what's worrying about this statement is that Ishida attempted suicide earlier that day, so how does she know about it? There was no one around at the time Ishida tried to jump off the bridge, so that means she must have been there. And she didn't try to prevent it. Okay, this conversation is getting kind of deep, so I guess we might as well wrap up for the question that's on all of our minds, and the one that's prevented me from sleeping for at least a month. Who won the Crunchyroll 2017 Anime Awards? Well, if you excuse me, I'm about to put a stop to it, because I'm going to get up the awards right now and... Pardon, that's my phone. Let me get that. Hello? Who is this?
Are you Knuckle 1642, creator of videos, abuser of the pitch shift effect, winner of the 28th annual Spot the Panty Shot competition?
Actually, it was the 25th, but yes, I am Knuckle 1642. Why are you calling?
I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay, but it better not be about me being in a car crash that wasn't my fault.
Question 1. Complete this quote from Hamlet. To be or not?
To be.
Question 2. What is the opposite of a pro?
A con.
Question 3. What do you store beans in?
A tin.
Final question. Complete the sentence. Oh my, how...
Lewd.
Now put all the answers together.
To be. Con. Tin. Lewd. To be continued. Oh, I get it.